Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we are diving into something that's totally changing the game for sales and marketing AI. Seriously, if you feel like you're drowning in repetitive work every day, you are absolutely going to want to stick around for this. So let me just start with a big question. What if, and just think about this, what if you could hand off all those boring, time sucking tasks and at the exact same time actually see your revenue go up? I know, it sounds a little too good to be true, but this isn't science fiction anymore. It's happening right now. All right, to really get this, we have to start with the reality on the ground for most people in sales and marketing. You know what I'm talking about. It's the daily grind. Just look at this list. Does any of this ring a bell? You've got content creation that just drags on forever. Follow-ups that are all over the place because you're juggling 100 other things. And personalization, trying to make every customer feel special when you have thousands of them, it feels impossible. And then there's that awful feeling when you realize a fantastic lead just disappeared. It's like this leaky funnel, right? We've all been there. But here's where things get exciting. There is a brand new player joining the team, one that's designed to fix these exact problems. So let's talk about the AI advantage. And what's so cool is how this directly flips the script on the challenges we just talked about. That slow content creation, AI automates it. That tricky personalization, it handles it easy. It can generate leads and, this part is so important, it can prioritize them, telling you exactly who to talk to next. This isn't magic, you guys. It's just a way smarter way to get things done. Okay, but enough talk, right? Theory is one thing, but let's see what this actually looks like in the real world. I'm going to walk you through 6 real-world examples of how AI is making a huge difference today. First up, the one everyone is talking about, AI-powered content generation. For any marketing team out there, this is a massive time saver. And we're not just talking about a sentence here or there. I mean, everything from your daily social media posts to full-length blog articles to entire email campaigns and even sales scripts for your team. The real secret sauce here is that once you get the hang of it, you can create really high-quality content that's perfectly on brand in just a fraction of the time. Now let's build on that with our second use case, email and messaging automation. And trust me, this is so much more than your basic email template. Think about this. An AI that can draft emails that actually sound personal, that suggests the perfect time to send a follow-up, that can even test different subject lines to see what gets the most opens. But here's the real power-up. When you connect this AI to your CRM system, it can use all that customer data to make every single message incredibly relevant. The boost in efficiency is just huge. Okay, use case number 3 is a total game changer for sales teams. It's called lead generation and scoring, and it's all about working smarter, not just harder. Just imagine this for a second. You have an AI that's constantly scanning all your data to find the most promising leads. And not only does it find them, it ranks them for you, telling you which ones are hot and which are not. It even suggests the very next step you should take. What does that mean? It means your sales team can finally stop chasing dead ends and focus all their energy on the people who are actually ready to buy. All right, let's zoom out a bit to a more strategic level. Use case number 4 is all about getting market and competitor insights. You can literally think of this as having your own private team of super smart analysts on call 24/7. So this AI can dig through mountains of public data to see what your competitors are up to, spot new trends in the market before they take off, and even suggest how you should position your own products. It could, for instance, notice that your biggest competitor is completely ignoring a certain group of customers online and flag that as a golden opportunity for you. That kind of insight is just priceless. Number 5, this is where things get really cool. We're talking about customer journey personalization. The whole goal here is to make every single customer feel like they're the only one you're talking to. An AI can automatically group your customers into different segments, cook up unique offers just for them based on what they've done, recommend the perfect next product they might like, and kick off entire marketing sequences without you lifting a finger. And we all know it. That deep level of personalization is what drives way higher engagement, and you guessed it, more sales. And our final use case, number 6, might actually surprise you. AI isn't just for doing the work, it can actually make your team better at their jobs through sales training and coaching.
This is so cool. Get this. AI can listen in on sales calls and then give totally objective, data-backed feedback on what worked and what didn't. It can generate cheat sheets for handling tough objections from customers, and it can even act as a practice partner for your team to role play with. It's like giving every single person on your sales team their own personal coach.
Whew, okay. So we've seen all the amazing things AI can do. But the big question is, how do you actually start? And how do you know if it's even working? So let's talk about smart implementation and measuring your return on investment. Well, the good news is you don't have to do everything all at once. You can start small. Level 1 is easy. Just start using AI tools for content and email to save some time. Level 2 is where it gets more powerful when you plug that AI into your CRM. And level 3, that's the whole shebang, a fully integrated system that optimizes everything. It's a journey, not a light switch. And how do you know if it's worth it? Well, it's not some fuzzy feeling. You can look at very real, very concrete numbers. You can track how much time your team is saving. You can count the increase in qualified leads. You can measure the improvement in your conversion rates. These are the hard numbers that prove this stuff actually works. Now, I have to give a quick word of warning because this is really important. Don't fall into the common traps, like using AI to just pump out mountains of generic, soulless content or expecting it to be perfect from day one. And that leads to maybe the biggest takeaway here. You have to treat AI as a powerful tool to make your talented people even better. It's a multiplier for your team, not a replacement. So let's wrap up with this thought. AI is fundamentally changing sales and marketing. It's taking us from a world of manual tasks and guesswork and moving us into an era of strategy, data, and real revenue growth. The message here is crystal clear. The businesses that jump on this early are the ones who are going to pull ahead of the competition. So I'll leave you with this one last question to chew on. After seeing all this, if you could wave a magic wand, what's the very first part of your own sales or marketing process you'd want to automate? Something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.